Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game.
Texas.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. The back's got it. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 20. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Miami. And now the try here for the extra point.
Number 21.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Running a quarterback sneak here.
Well. The old quarterback sneak. Whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive. And
breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Now the offense has reached the red zone. He'll hand it off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Longhorns will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Tackle, but 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. Got a lane. Can he get in? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
That's one of the more impressive drives that I've seen in a long time. They did not throw the football, and this running back got behind that big offensive line, just moved the ball all the way down the field, and then finally into the end zone. That is very discouraging for this defense.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
Tries the right with a quick throw, and he's got his man open downfield. 4 set of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The Canes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The shotgun handoff here. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. On the ground, it's Johnson. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the 1st down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And the Canes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. And the quarterback just sneaks it. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Kicking team out for the PAT trial. PAT puts them in front by 7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Dropping back, it's Ewers. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On third down, it's a handoff.
First down, Texas. That's the end of the first quarter. The score, Miami 14, Texas 7.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here comes a handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Gain makes it second and medium. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. In the clear at the 25. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down in this third and short. See what you can do from here.
Keeping it on the ground here. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Texas. This college football playoff game is all tied up. Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Texas.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. The Miami offense back out onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. The pocket breaking down. And the freshman able to get home with the sack. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. To throw, it's Ward. It's an out route. The catch made. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. Offense right to the line, playing the tempo now.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And now the handoff. Just a small gain. We'll get it second and 9. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw. It's Ewers. Lets it fly to the wideout. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there, and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Receiver makes the grab. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. Longhorns will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made inside the 10.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The Longhorns trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Looking for a gap. It's Blue. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Boy, they're just not successful here on second and goal, but let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first 2 opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up third down.
The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Dropping back, it's Ewers. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
He knocks this one right through. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Texas.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line, it's Johnson. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. With the catch, it's George. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to pass, it's Ward. He's escaping the pocket now. Using his legs here. Gets into space at the 50. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The Canes with 1st and 10 here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They're going to run the option. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. And he's got it from 55 yards away and never in doubt.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Scanning the field. It's Ewers. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. But there's a flag on the field, so let's check this out.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. Well, you know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Number 45 on the field goal.
Long enough and good. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to begin the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Gonna run it. It's Blue. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. And look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
Longhorns looking to keep this drive rolling. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Looking for some space. It's Blue. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And Miami offense is back on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. They're going to run it here. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First down here for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Ward. He finds the running back in the flat. Gets some space around the 30. Steps out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, some show of life from this offense.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
It's a shotgun run call. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Catch made, looking for the goal line. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
The Canes line up with a first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And now the defense able to bring him down. That's a second and goal play for the offense. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. Touchdown for the U. That puts them on top in the second half. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Important second down play coming up.
Miami 24, Texas 20.
The first down play, not a good one. Looking at 2nd and long here. Dropping back. It's Ewers. Running out of time in the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but you better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Miami offense back out onto the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. And the Canes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. On the ground, it's Baxter. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And he's got it again. Fighting off the defender. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a 1st down.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, let's call it 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
To throw, it's Ward. Quick throw to the left. Picked off, a crucial turnover.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. We reach the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, and now he's going to bring up third down.
Well, at this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Back to throw. It's Ewers. The pass rush closing in. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
What was the quarterback thinking here? There's just absolutely no way you can take a sack in this situation. And now it's 4th down.
So down 4 late in the game. Obviously, they'll keep the offense on the field and go for it. Crucial play here. They go to the air. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Well, this decision clearly backfires on this offense. Backed up inside their own 10-yard line, and you go for it? I mean, I get being aggressive, but that's just not smart football.
1st and goal. They play this right and they pretty much put the game on ice. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass. It's yours. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they couldn't use that when this football game was still in doubt. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Snags the quick throw. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route to get some positive yards.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pulls it in. It's Helm. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point, cover an onside kick. You never know.
Now they like to go for 2 to make this a 3-point margin. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. This one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.